I don't know. Let me see. Don't want to flip. Don't want to hide. No green screen. Lighting. Yeah, fucking close. How's everybody doing? No chat filter. Cool, cool, cool. Rimpost! How you doing? Welcome back, my creative cosmonaut. Can you hear me? One eye! What up? Can't believe I'm doing this for 2 hours. Nice! My first solo live. Well, welcome back, my creative cosmonauts. For those who are with us right now, and then for those who are watching in the future. It is the 17th. Next week is San Diego Comic Con. Oh my god, what's up, Kate? How you doing? God, it's been a long time. Oh my god, hey Kush! How you doing? Guys, if you're on Instagram, go follow Kush. Alright? Kush Kitchen. Do it. Go follow. Do it. Anyways. So yeah, it's the 17th. My producer is out of town. I'm on a set of Jackie's Kitchen Kitchen. And just a little update, hang out, get to know you guys, talk, chit chat, all that good stuff, you know what I mean? Love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to talk about. And then also questions. If you got any questions for me, whatnot. Was this oh yes. I'm going again this year. Both that. I'm doing Labyrinth too. Um More on that. But first, this is my first time doing a live thing. Thinking that the kitchen looked familiar. It does, right? Jackie's Kitchen Kitchen. This is where Jackie makes the magic. It's freaking awesome. And one of these days, her and I and Vera will all go live for like a Cosmo Network family live. As soon as we get things organized. Right now, we're in the process of building and constructing. Actually, take that back. The space is cleared. We're just putting up the new backdrop for the Cosmo show, so I can do my intros again and have my teleprompter and do all the cool stuff again, which I'm so happy that we're gonna have that soon, and hopefully we'll have that before LOJ that Caitlin just mentioned. LOJ is the Labyrinth of Jarrett. It's a masquerade ball that's hosted once a year here in LA. And it's at the Biltmore Hotel. Tickets are kind of pricey, but it's awesome. And I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's talking about fantasy. All right, masquerade, elaborate gowns, elaborate like outfits. You got goblins, you got knights, you got fairies, you got wizards, you got Zundries. Zundries are these little things that do like this little whatever. And they look like little Ewoks. When they're moving around, it's freaking fun. It's an immersive event that I've been going since it was at the Fonda Theater back in, I have no clue what year that was, because I was still living in San Diego at the time. And then I found out that my buddy Sean, that I went to high school with and kind of grew up with in Chula Vista, was running it. So I was like, oh my god, you're running this? And then it was at the Park Plaza. It moved from the Fonda Theater to Park Plaza, which is the famous building in LA where a lot of things are filmed. I'm thinking The Untouchables was filmed there a long time ago. It's always like disguised as a train station or a courthouse. Big giant steps going up. There's a lot of sci-fi and a lot of like shows were filmed there, Charmed and whatnot. Just really cool place. And then it moved to the Biltmore Hotel, which is so beautiful. It's historic. There's like not that much that you need to do to decorate it, which is awesome. Um, but Jackie always makes magic. Yes she does, Rim. Yes she does. Hey Coach, how you doing? I'll be traveling for PA again to go. Okay. Gonna be a. Oh, you're gonna be a bat? Ooh, nice. But LOJ is really fun. That's in August. That's next month. So I think it's the 14th and the 15th, or the 15th and the 16th. It's the Friday and Saturday. Only 2 nights. But I've been rehearsing because I am now. I've been a part of it for a very long time, and then I've helped set up. There's like three. There's so many rooms. There's a ballroom where you can learn how to do all the dances, like Celtic dances, old school. There's a tea room And the tea room overlooks the dance floor, where there's like a throne room actually. There's a throne room, big giant dance floor. You learn all the cool Celtic dances, tea and like cakes and whatnot. And then there's a mail room where you can actually either send letters to your favorite cast members, or what I do is I have black roses at the mailbox, and if I find somebody, I give them a gold playing card. I'm gonna go turn this in to the post office, and you'll get a cool treat. There's also the Goblin Cabaret, which is it's like a big giant room. It's the best room because it's air conditioned and it's like full blast. So if you're sweating in your costume, you just go in that room, chill for a little bit, and then bada bing. But they have like little acts, karaoke. It's just a bunch of goblins doing a bunch of crazy stuff. And then on the other side is the Wizards Hall, where they do like all kinds of cool stuff and then like wizardry stuff. And then we have the main ballroom, which is basically the dancing. That's where the acts go on. There's an actual story to Labyrinth. It's the Cipher Nights in the Realm and whatnot. And once a year, they open up the realms, all the realms, everything, for everyone to come and join. It's like peacetime, but there is a story on stage. And this is my third year being a stage knight, which is awesome. I get my leathers this year, so I get to build my leather bracers and my pouch and my belt. And then next year will probably be my harness with my hood. Be all made differently and stuff like that. It's absolutely fun. It's in August. And then after that, after Labyrinth, it is Wasteland Weekend, which I'm planning to do another Cosmo Show episode at Wasteland Weekend. This time it's going to be longer and better. I'm trying to think of like a little short I could film while I'm there, because the whole thing is like you're on the set of Mad Max. And Fallout now, since Fallout is a TV show and is really well praised amongst the Wastelander community. It's just if you go to Wasteland, you're gonna wear the Fallout suit. Make sure it is distressed, fucked up, dirty, bloody. Don't go in with a brand new cosplay. It's grungy, it's sometimes smelly, but it's a 100% full immersion experience of the Wasteland. Apocalypse. You have the cars. If you go to the Cosmos Show playlist, and I don't know what episode that is, but my producer was there, and he gets to film the car show, which is all the crazy looking cars, and he gets to do some like ambient filming. So we didn't get a chance to really schedule much. I got a chance to meet with my friend Mad Hatter. He has his own little shop where he makes cool little outfits and hats. So in that episode, I'm just talking to him and just showing like, the little basics. But this time we're fully prepared to go full on. In my costume, we'll probably have a little storyline going on, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait for Wasteland. This is like, I don't know, my 6th year, I think, of Wasteland. Oh yeah. Night Cosmo of House Delulu. Yes, I like that. You should tell Dare that. For those of you that are watching, go check out the Delulu Canoe podcast. It's new episodes every Monday. It's with me and Dare Taylor. And we have amazing guests, and we talk about what makes us Delulu. So, it's pretty freaking fun. So go check that out. New episodes every Monday on the Delulu Canoe podcast. It's on YouTube, on Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. But the visuals are awesome because I'm controlling the cameras and whatnot, so it's really fun. That's what I do back there. A lot of guests always ask, like, what is Cosmo doing back there behind a big monitor? I'm like, I'm pushing the buttons for camera changing. I'm doing half of the work for the editing. There's 10% of the work of the editing. The rest of it's all Chompy, and Chompy freaking rocks. But yes, Comic-Con. Oh, that was an episode of Wasteland. Oh yeah. They're the Hatter and his partner moved to Germany, so they won't be there this year, which is really sad. Very sad. But kudos to them. They're doing really well. They're rocking it. Comic-Con San Diego. That's next week. I'll be there Wednesday through Sunday. I'll be on the floor for working with Boom Studios comic books. I don't know if you guys watch or follow Sammy the Monster on her channel, but she is my comic book of the day person, and she loves Something's Killing the Children and Grimm. There's a bunch of titles that Boom Studios have, even the Power Ranger line. Amy Jo Johnson will be there signing her new book, her new Power Ranger book. I can't remember what it is, but it's a big giant box set. I'm not sure if it's the whole Pink Ranger arc line or it's the whole Shattered Grid box set, but it's all pink and whatnot. It's in a nice little box, so I'm hoping. Yes, I will not be performing this this year. Ready Party One is only doing one party, and that's Wednesday night, preview night. So I'll be on the floor helping the Boom Studio set up, and then when the floor closes for preview night, for those who have access to the Comic Con show floor room, because it opens Thursday to the public, but Wednesday is for people that have preview night access, so you can see all the exclusives and stuff like that, and get your hands on exclusives and stuff like that, so you can buy it then and don't have to worry about the long lines when it's open to the public. But that starts at 8 o'clock, and I won't get off the floor until 9. And then I go back to my hotel, and I'm going to dress up and be at the party for a couple of hours. So if anybody that's watching this right now or later on, or just right now because you're not here live with us, but you're watching it sometime before San Diego Comic-Con, or you're at San Diego Comic-Con and you're watching and you're wondering what I'm going to be doing, I'll be there like from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock at the Ready Party 1, Justice Gambit. And yeah, I'll have some, got a lot of stuff. I got stickers, got wristbands to give away to people. It's going to be awesome. And then Thursday, not much. I'll probably be kicking it, doing some lobby hopping, running into some old friends, networking. My producer's coming with me, so we're not gonna do we're not filming an episode of San Diego Comic-Con. We did that last year, and it was kind of hectic, only because I was working, and it just so happened my friends were there, my beautiful, amazing friends like Gabe from Master Replica, Sammy the Monster, Ash, Chrissy. They all took charge of an episode, and it wasn't really much of a regular episode. It was just like, where's Cosmo and the glasses kind of thing. It was kind of fun. But because I was working on the floor. My day off is Saturday, but I'm planning to do some parties and whatnot. Some other parties, like IGN or something like that. Yeah, hanging out with Dare and Jackie and all those people. It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. Hey, Mark! How you doing? Dude, my Gambit is perfection. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love my Gambit. I love all the costumes I do, but my Gambit is my pride and joy. It's my favorite character, and God, I love everything about him. Yeah, it's also when I like to let my inner flirtatious fly, because man, he's a flirt, and I'm bad at that, you know. But in costumes, I just, it's in character. You have to, right? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll be posting some pictures on my Instagram and on the Cosmo Show Instagram of stuff. But as for a Cosmo Show episode for SDCC, not much. I'll be doing some interviews. There's some friends of mine that will be there, so I'll have some interviews, find some places where we can sit down and actually talk to them. Some of them are writers, some of them are filmmakers, and all kinds of stuff. Trying to get back into the habit of what the show is about, which is basically about the world of creativity and cosplay. So once the studio is finished, we got the back wall all set up. It's going to look nice. It's a brand new backdrop. I'm so sick. My producer came up with a concept, and I was like, I approved. That is sexy. We'll have like a wall, like a little side area where all like the old school memorabilia are, like some of the comic books I got from Andrew K. Curry, and then my friend Harley Gold with his comic book Badass or Who's Bad, and we'll have some of that stuff on the side, stuff that I got from Evil Ted. We'll have that on the side. It's not gonna be like it's gonna look sexy. I mean, that's all I gotta say. It's gonna look sexy. And we'll have 2 new features for the Cosmo Show. One, I'll have guests. I'll have chairs to be in set so they can come over and like sit down and we can talk. It's gonna be awesome. And then we're gonna try to start running a better Patreon because the Patreon is it's lacking. It's slacking. I know it is. It sucks. And oh, thank you. Oh my God, not flirting. It's a spicy. But thank you, Kush. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I blush every time somebody compliments my gambit. It's just, I would date myself. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so two new features. One, I'll have guests over, and I'm trying to revamp the Patreon so we're people that are Patreon members, I'm calling them my intergalactic cosmonauts. If you're a Patreon member, so those are my intergalactic cosmonauts. But on here, you're a cosmonaut. But over there, you're intergalactic cosmonaut. Um, yeah, that's gonna work. And then people can ask questions. So what I'll do is kind of do what Dare does on Delulu Canoe. Have a Patreon episode segment where it's like maybe like the whiskey of the day. I'll bring a bottle of whiskey and we'll sit there and chat and just like instead of after we're done talking about their profession, it could be whatever it is. We'll go into the Cosmo Show after hours, sip on some good whiskey, and chit chat. So that'll be on Patreon. So I'll start lining that up so where people can actually send in questions for guests, and I'll start lining up my guests. I know it's hard in LA. It's so hard to book things, and like it could be the last minute. It could be days out, and trying to get somebody on the show is really random. So I don't have time to like tell people like, "Guess who's coming to the show?" Blah blah blah. But the way that things are starting to look and flesh out for the Cosmo Network, we are able to have a list, and then we're gonna have that said list, and we're gonna post it on Patreon for people to like, hey, for you intergalactic cosmonauts, get to ask questions because you'll know what's coming ahead. But yes, so we'll have guests on the inside the new studio, which is gonna be awesome. We got these cool little chairs from IKEA. IKEA rocks. And then we're going to be able to do some teleprompting monitor stuff. So my friends, people I know that work in the industry, they're either on set, they're across the world, Australia, New Zealand, England, New York even. We get to do a little chat. So I'll be in the studio and they'll be on the monitor and I get to talk to them real time. So it's pretty legit, I think. It's a step up 2 years later, and here we are working on bringing more entertainment for you guys, and also just more cool stuff. You know, some shows get stale. I don't like being stale, so I like doing what I can. I love having fun. I like making like things interesting and make people want to come back. Let me see. Hold on. I missed a couple of thingies. Hope all the cosmonauts are doing well. Yes. What's up, John? Bloop! Bloop! Yes, intergalactic cosmonauts. Sounds fancy, can't wait. Yes. Hi, Bloop! Bloop is amazing. Thank you for joining. So yeah, every time there's a Cosmo show supposed to air, I'll be going live until the studio's done. We already have 2 episodes ready to rock and roll. I just gotta get into the studio and do my opening monologue. And bada bing, Sammy the Monster will still be the comic book of the day. We're working on something secret with her for the Cosmo Network. Yeah, right now we got Jackie's Kitchen, fan film reactions, and the Cosmos Show. But there are new shows coming to the channel, and I had a lineup that fell through, as all things always do. You know, you always gotta be prepared for something to either it's just not gonna work, and that's why it's always best to wait until it's done and then announce it. But I was so happy about it, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to be a cool lineup of different shows on one channel. And a few of them are more complicated than they should be, and expensive. So right now, we're not even monetized yet, but it's doing everything right now the easy way. The best way we're going to do it is there's some new shows that came to my attention that I'm creating with other people, friends of mine, that are easier to do. And just like the Cosmo Show, it's gonna look like this, and then later on, after a couple of years, it's gonna look like something else. So it's an evolution process. YouTube is not easy, um, especially. It's just not easy. It's not easy. Oh, thank you, Blue. Um, so I'm waiting. I gave my friend a deadline. I'm waiting for him to send me some first couple episodes of this new anime show that I'm going to post on Mondays. Anna Mondays. I think it's called Nomakai Plus, where he goes over anime and manga. Like the manga of the week, the anime of the week, shows of the week, stuff that you can like get into. I love anime, but I'm not fully depth into it. So I was like, let me find somebody that knows their stuff and that has the capability of filming it and editing it a little bit. I can edit it. I love editing. My editor, my producer, he's an edit-aholic, but not in a way that's like, I like drinking, but it's like, oh my god, I just so much editing. He's editing. He has a lot of projects, so much projects. Since the Cosmo Show, he has been asked and hired to do other people's stuff. So that's good for him. I'm happy for him. But right now, I'm editing the Cosmo Show. I will be editing the Cosmo Show. I got a brand new laptop, and I'm going to start doing that on my own. Take some weight off of his shoulders. He does Jackie's Kitchen, and I do fan film reactions. And then when the anime show comes out on Mondays, I'll be doing that as well. Just creating a new intro for them, and outro, and a time slot. I'm not sure it's going to be every Monday. It might be every other Monday, depending on how many episodes and how many recordings my friend can pump out. Another one is a podcast that I've been dying to get into the studio and work on. It's called Club Curiosity with my friend Crystal. She still is my favorite human being in the world, and one of the coolest and the badass bartenders I've ever met. Never had the pleasure to work with bartend, but she's a bartender at Scum and Villainy, and I don't know if you guys, how long you guys been watching, but in the beginning of the Cosmo Show, I had a drink of the day. It was her, the one dressed up like in the Ghostbuster outfit. She's making new drinks. Yes, it's gonna be her and I talking about lore and creatures, like the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, the Wolfman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, mummies, all the Chupacabra, the Jersey Devil, all these little things. She's gonna talk about the history of it, where it came from, how it created, and I'm gonna talk about places where you can go find it, like find either audio or read a book or visual, like movies and whatnot. So I can't wait for that. It's gonna be amazing. I think of it like God, what's that podcast? My favorite podcast. Oh, my favorite murder, the best podcast out there. It's my favorite. I love it. These girls on the podcast, they're comedians, but they talk about the murders, real murders that happen in real life from past and presents, and they're just amazing. They got a great voice, great personality. So that's me and Crystal have that. I think it's gonna be great. It'll be more. It will have a visual, so you can watch it here on YouTube, but mainly. If you're on the road and whatnot, I want to hear some cool stuff about creatures and, folklore, legends, all kinds of stuff like that. That's going to be it. And we're going to start doing that like in, she just had a kid in March, so I was like, all right, do your mama thing, and then sometime before October, because this is going to be easy to record, so I can record like 5 of them, and that's like 5 months, and she can go back to doing her mommy thing. So we're gonna film that and hopefully release it before Halloween. So that's gonna be awesome. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Shows. How bad I spell? No, don't worry about the spelling. I'm horrible. You should see my script. I'm a teleprompter. Yes, and Cthulhu Bloop. Yes, Cthulhu is gonna be awesome. There's so many. Oh my god. And if anybody has suggestions afterwards, just drop them in the comments. I think for that show, I don't know. I'll ask Crystal what kind of names for, because Jackie's. Jackie has Mother Trucker. I told her, I was like, just call everybody your Mother Truckers. That's her fan base. And I have my Cosmonauts. And then fan film reactions. I'm thinking more like fan guards because there's Vera Vanguard, and that's just a cool thing. So, I love Halloween too. Hey, Christina! Christina! Oh my God, how you doing, love? Guys, if you haven't or don't know who she is, go follow Christina on like Instagram, YouTube, whatnot. Absolutely amazing, talented, just straight up one of a kind human being that I have a fortunate to call a friend and met in LA. Absolutely amazing. We just went to like a juke joint Sinners kind of thing. Met up there, hosted by Juju, man, Straw Hat Goofy. It was great. I haven't seen her in like so long since before she had a kid. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Anyways, but it was absolutely amazing. I'm good, Christina. I'm just doing this live until the actual studio is done for the new Cosmo show. The new Cosmo show look. Just here talking, getting to know my cosmonauts, just chilling. It's gonna be awesome. Just talking about new shows and whatnot. I know, I can't wait either. I was telling them earlier that I'm a new studio, new setup, so I can do my opening monologues. I'll still have Sammy the Monster for my comic book of the day, but I'll have access to chairs and a monitor, so I can actually interview people from around the world that can't come to LA. So I'll have them on the monitor. We can do that, and then I'll also have chairs, so I can actually have guests over into the studio and whatnot. I'm really inspired by Will Wheaton's The Ready Room. After every Star Trek, he'll have an episode of like a deep dive into that Star Trek episode. And when I saw his layout, I'm like, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want a chair, a couch, a big giant television, and like a cool set. And we'll eventually get there. After, I mean, we're not going to be in this thing forever. I mean, Jackie's Kitchen, we're going to set. You never know. She'll might upgrade later. And I know I want to do a bigger studio for the Cosmo Show, but that's future. That's future. But yeah, I'm stoked for that. I can't wait to actually doing like Zoom call interviews, whatnot, with people. Because everyone's busy in LA, and all the jobs are not here in LA, and they're everywhere else. So people are like traveling to other places for gigs, and it's hard. And I know they're trying to bring back studio work in LA. It's a tough road. It's a really tough road. John! Cheers. Thank you, Blue. You're absolutely amazing. I need a space station. Yes, the Cosmo Network. That's the name of the ship. The Cosmo Network. Mach 1. Yeah, so that show, those are the two shows, and then the game show. The game show is a beast to put together. Guys, I can't wait for the game show, but I'm just like, oh my god. There's so much involved with it. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to jinx it, but because there's like, when one thing is fixed and then something breaks, I'm like, oh my god, because it's going to be live. It's going to be a live thing on Twitch with other gamers. And so far with my friend that's helping me, his name is Lorenzo. He's like a badass developing like game person. If you have a question about developing a game, hit him up. I'll have him on the show soon, so we can talk about developing games and all that kind of stuff like that. But him and some of his followers, we did like a test run, and there's just glitches. There's all kinds of glitches. So we're trying to fix those glitches, and I'm trying to fix them before TwitchCon. I was invited to go to TwitchCon. And I'm like, that'll be nice to go to TwitchCon with the game show. Because I'll be on Twitch. It's alright. It's alright. Perfect it, work the kinks, and be able to deal with the kinks and the glitches while live. Because that's gonna be crazy. I know, dude, game show. The game show is... I mean, I've been on The Price is Right. Didn't get a chance to go up and do anything, but I've been on that stuff and I've been on sets. Running anything with that many people and that much responsibility and stress is just a lot. But I can give you the premise of the game show. The game show will be treated like the NFL. You'll have your teams, you'll have your seasons, and you'll have your Super Bowl. It's one part actual games, and one part something else. And there's a lot of interactive parts that people that are watching can do and play. And there'll be two hosts, me and my other friend Lorenzo. We're going to be like the two, what do you call it, announcers, like spectators, like talking crap, just like how they do in NFL. Like, oh my God, did you see that? He used the mushroom cloud. I did, John. Oh wow, I can't believe, something like that. It's gonna be really fun. There is a championship ring that where it's drawn out. It looks cool. It reminds me of something of DC because I am a Lantern fan, but even though I'm a Red Hood fan, and I'm a DC fan. Period. I love Red Hood. He's my favorite Robin, hands down. If you don't think he's the best Robin, then fight me on that one, or don't. But the Bat family's crazy. But Jason Todd is one of the stories. Doesn't matter which iteration of Jason Todd you read, from like Under the Red Hood to the other Red Hood Resurrection, where Superboy punches the galaxy, or he punches reality, and brings Jason back to life. But the whole time he's like dead. I don't think he has a soul. I can't remember. It was so long ago. And then there's another one where he gets resurrected in the Lazarus pit. And so there's so many different iterations. But in general, his story is technically the same. The way he grew up, how Bruce took him in, and then what he'd become. And then the Lantern Corps. Willpower is it's a strong ability to have. And I'm not too keen on Guy Gardner, or just Hal Jordan. Jon Stewart too. But anyways, the ring, I always diverse. This is why I need a script. Jackie doesn't do a script. She rocks it. I need a script. Just keep me in focus. I will go on forever. And then tangent, and then fucking rant, and then blah, blah, blah. Anyways, like I'm doing right now. So, I don't know much of the Marvel and DC world. Oh, it's okay. There's a comic historian. If you want to get into depths, that's it. It's up to you. But you can go on YouTube, on here, and look up the comic historian. You can look up, God, there's another one too. Oh, I can't remember the other one. But sometimes they do like the full story backdrop of DC, stuff that you missed, or stuff that's out there that you can read on your own, or they do a really quick recap, which is awesome because I had to do that because I was interested about the Red Hood. I didn't realize how many Robins there were until until Under the Red Hood came out a long time ago on DVD. And I'm like, wait, what? What's going on here? How many Robins did Batman have? Like, I know there's Dick and I know there's Tim. And I remember Damian was just introduced as Bruce's son. But I found out there was a second one, and then I had to do some research, and then, fell in love with the character. So, thanks to YouTube and comic historian. So that really got me onto that. So I'll send you some links on Instagram so you can check it out if you're ever interested, or you're interested in curious about a certain character. I saw something yesterday. There was 12 Robins. I know, and there's also a Dark Knight version of Robin from the Frank Miller storyline, which is only 2 chapters. It's Katie something. She's redhead. Absolutely amazing. She's wearing glasses. She has these big giant Janine glasses from Ghostbusters. So there's that one. Stephanie Brown was a Robin for a while, and then she became Batgirl, and then she became Spoiler. Jason Todd, Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne. Yes, I think there's more. But in the family, there's a lot more. There's Bluebird, there's Nightwing, which is Lucius Fox's son. There's Spoilers, there's 2 Batgirls, Stephanie Brown and Barbara Gordon. Tim Drake becomes Robin, but he becomes Red Robin later on. He does his own thing. And then there's Damian Wayne as Robin. There's Jason Todd as the second Robin, but he becomes Red Hood. And then there's Dick Grayson, that was the original Robin, that became Nightwing, and then an agent of something, and then back to Nightwing. This is a lot. Oh, and there's Batwoman. Can't forget Batwoman, the best. If you like animation, go check out Batman Bad Blood. I think it's called Bad Blood. It's great. Has Batwoman in it. Neil Patrick Harris does the voice of Dick Grayson. It's really, really good. Check that out. Carrie Kelly, thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, John. Carrie Kelly. Yeah. It was great. It was really, really great. She has that. She reminds me of Tim Drake as a good detective, in a way. Tim Drake is technically a better detective than Bruce Wayne. Jason Todd makes a better Batman. Nightwing makes a Superman Boy Scout like Batman because it's by the books or something like that. I don't know. Those are the energies I get. But what do you call it? We're thinking. Yeah, Tim Drake was also Batman. Yeah, they all took over the role for a bit. 2 seconds. Hold on. Cool. So, anywho, back to the game show. There's like a Super Bowl championship ring that people can win. There's like 2 tiers. First player, 4 players for each episode, and they get to go to the next round. Blah blah blah, and become a game show champion, like a Super Bowl champion. That's a lot. It's a lot of work, and it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. A friend told me a long time ago, like 2 years ago at San Diego Comic-Con, 2 years ago, we're sitting out and talking, and I'm not going to say names, but, or mention who it was, but he was telling me, he's like, so what else are you going to do with the Cosmoe show? I was like, more shows. I'm going to change the channel into like a network and then create a game show. He's like, they're hard, you can't do them. I'm like, don't tell me I can't do it. When people tell me I can't do certain things or it's too hard, I'm like, well, you tried and you failed. Don't ever let somebody tell you can't do something because it sucks. Don't ever tell somebody they can't do it. Or like, someone's like, whoa, wow. I'm like, how would you do it? Or I don't know, just be positive about it. But don't put somebody down and tell them you can't do it. It's impossible. Just because one person failed doesn't mean everybody would fail. There might be something that somebody overlooked. Maybe there's a situation an opportunity that the person has and you don't. You never know. But don't ever put something down. So that stuck with me. I'm like, all right, well, he says I can't. I'm gonna do it. And I came up with a concept. I thought about it, and I had a pitch meeting with my producer and my friend Lorenzo, and I'm like, what can and can't I do? He's like, tell me what you want to do. I'm like, I want to do this, I want to do that, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, but we can substitute this for that, and blah, 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 and this is how it goes. I'm like, perfect, let's execute it. Mind you, that was like in February? No, it was in December? Yeah, it was in December. And it's been taking that long, but also life gets in the way. I worked. I have a full-time job, so I'm also working downtown. And now that I'm like in like sin on this new job, I what do you call it? I could work around things. I know exactly the pace and the days and the hours and building more of my stamina of like working, moving around and whatnot. Because doing nothing for 2 years as the pandemic slows you down. You try to get back into swing of things, you're just like, I can't breathe. But, it's good. It's good exercise. I'm back in somewhat good shape. And, yeah, longevity, man. I'm here to rock and roll and run it. I'm in my 40s. And, yeah, life is too short. So you got to do it. Take every day as your last, but have a blast and plan for the future. If that makes any sense. I don't make sense, but those are the right quotes. So yeah, those are the shows. And then hopefully something with Sammy. I'm trying to help her out with something that's going to be awesome and beneficial. Um, that's in her field of comic books. And then a book club. Book club would be kind of cool. I have friends that write books, and they're published. I've been on a few other panels for WinterCon, and I was like, yeah, why don't you just read a chapter, videotape it, and then I'll put it up on my channel. So I get to meet with my friend April next week at San Diego Comic Con, so we can talk more about it. Because this is all the angles. Like, I have my phone on. I was trying to use my laptop, but I need to get a streaming software for my editing laptop. I'm like, never mind, I use my phone. So it's like all about angles and how you do it. And um, it's a learning curve. It's a process. So once I show her and explain to her what I need, and then we just get that rolling. And then on that Saturdays or Mondays, depending, because I have Thursdays. I want to keep Thursdays. I want to have Mondays as well. So the anime will be on Monday. Club Curiosity will be on like a Friday or a Saturday. The games show will be live whenever we start the schedule. It's going to be live on Twitch, lives on Patreon, and when the season or the episode's done, we're going to give it a minute and then release it here on YouTube for people that either A, can't catch the live stream, or B, are not a Patreon member, which is fine. It's not a problem. And yeah, and if they watch it here after it aired and all that stuff, and if they like it, they know where to go. Merchandise is merchandise. Right now, I'm rocking a T-shirt of one of my favorite reactors from the Real Rejects. This is one of their shirt designs. It's like Danger, fucking hallway hazard. It has Daredevil. They're awesome. One of my favorite reaction channels: Koi, Greg, John, Tara, Roxy, Eric. I know I'm missing somebody else. Absolutely amazing. I followed those guys for like 10 years. Back in like 2012 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. There's just two guys, and then longevity. They inspired me to keep on doing this because they've been doing it for so long. They're at the point now where it's like their episode, the one episode that drops, it's already at 1K like views and likes and comments, and they have a huge following, and it's just amazing. And now they spread. They're bigger. They have a big studio. They have a podcast. They have enough people on the show where they can do different types of genres of movies and watch and do some reactions to movies. And it's really cool. It's really inspiring. I know Koi. I've known him for a long time. He works with DC and also great guy. Knowledge of everything from Marvel and DC. Beautiful human being. And John gave me a ride home once from Springville, and it was really awesome. I was like, you don't know me. He's like, you right? I'm like, yes, cool. And we chit chat, we talk, and I'm like, I told him like, dude, I love your channel, love what you guys do, and awesome. So I finally bought one of these shirts, and I bought another shirt that says Rejects on it. I'll wear that at San Diego Comic Con. But I suggest if you like reactions, trailer reactions, and then movie and television show reactions, go check out The Real Rejects. Okay, Real Rejects. Hold on. I'll give you my top 5 so you can check it out. And if you go check it out and do subscribe to them and leave a like, leave a comment that says you're a Cosmonaut. That'll be awesome and also helps me out too. You know what? Hold on, let me go over here. Because I made a list. Because I was going through them and there's a lot of good ones. It's a lot of good ones, but I have computers. I forgot to turn off my touch screen. Alright, subscriptions, here we go. Cool. Omni is one of them too. Omni, I would say, is my second favorite. Only because his emotions... Let me turn off this music. I got music playing over here in the background. I don't know if you... Can you guys hear the music? I just turned it off. Don't worry about it. Subscriptions, blah, blah, blah. Come on, I know you have that thing where he shows me all the dots. I'm not too familiar with laptops. My producer's like, get on the laptop, figure it out. I'm computer illiterate. It's just technology kills me. Let's go to notifications. Nope. Anyways, Omni's one. Previewed is Jay and Adam. Fucking amazing. Uh, Crew Blind Waves. And don't forget Heroes Reforged. Hero Reforged. Hector. It's another person I got a chance to meet. I've met him several times in passing at cons before, and then I finally get to actually introduce myself and whatnot. Really cool. These are the top fives I like. Um, Omni, Real Reject Nations, Previewed, uh, Blind Wave, and Heroes Reforged. Those are the ones I'm always like notification. I want to know when they drop stuff. I want to know when they watch it. And like, I thought about doing a reaction channel, but I can't because I've seen everything. So I've seen everything. I watch everything, and I can't wait. Like I watched the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer. I'm like, should I film this? I'm like, no, I can't. I don't want to film it. I just want to watch it. And then after I'm done watching it, I go on YouTube and look up Mortal Kombat 2 trailer reaction to see if my favorite reactors are watching it too and to see they're reacting. I'm just a sucker for that. I love watching like some of these guys when they watch movies. Like Omni's been watching Sandman season 2, and I watched it. I binged it, and I know the comic book, and I love the audiobook. Oh, it's so beautiful. Audiobook, full cast. Check it out. It's on what do you call it? It's on Audible. I'm not sure if it's on Hoopla, but it's on Audible. 3 chapters, and since it's not the show like Netflix, it is tied in with DC. So like Samael, Lucifer is the Lucifer, like especially the Lucifer from the show. Um, One of the characters goes Arkham and runs into like certain other characters. I'm not gonna spoil for you. John Constantine on the Lady Constantine is a descendant. That's in the books when I go back in time. But it's absolutely amazing. Highly recommend the audiobook if you don't want to watch, or if you don't have time to watch the Netflix series. But anyways, Omni has he has the same kind of mentality I do. I guess when it comes to movies, there's like stuff that hits you, the stuff that there's certain scenes or there's certain the way he reacts is the way I would react, and I like it. I love it. He's honest. He doesn't shy away from the truth or how he feels or his opinions. Same with Heroes with Forge. Same with Real Rejects. I think Greg's the best one out of all of them that gives his opinions and his reaction to it. He's like when he rates after they're done watching whatever. So I love that stuff. So I recommend those. Go check them out. Tell them that you're a cosmonaut from the Cosmo Show. Because what I'm trying to do also in the future is to more collaborations. Trying to do more collaborations. There's a lot of them that are out here, and I'm just trying to, get to know them. I'm more of a fan than anything, but also when it comes to business, I'm like, that'd be cool across the room. I'd like to have them on the show, talk about running a longevity YouTube show, how that works. There's a lot. There's a lot of them that I met through cons, which I've been super grateful. And a lot of them are cool. I nerd out over people that I watch on YouTube. I've been around celebrities and rock stars, and I'm just like, hey, cool. There's Morgan Freeman, rock on. There's Bill Murray, cool. But I'm like, Juju, Man with the Straw Hat, I watched him on TikTok. I was like a huge fan because not only is he black, but he's just kicking ass in movie reviews. I'm like, this guy is inspirational. And then he comes into Scum and Villainy. And I'm like, holy crap, I get to know him and talk to him, and he's actually a wonderful human being. Same with Hector from Heroes Were Forged. Absolutely a human being. Omni, I ran into him at Level Up. First time I'm walking out of the hotel, and there he was. I'm like, Omni! I was excited, man. I'm just a big follower, blah, blah, blah. And I talk to him, and then when he goes lives, I go on his lives, and I give him, I just say, hi, how you doing, and talk to him. Hopefully, he said he's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. I know he's on the East Coast. I gave him my number. I'm like, dude, hit me up. That'd be nice to actually sit down and chit-chat. Grab a beer and talk about movies. Another cool, amazing person. Coy and John from Rejects. They're awesome. It's just absolutely amazing people, and I just want to help out and then, spread the word of them. Not that they need help, but it's always nice to help. It's always nice to help. It's always nice. You're never too busy to help or give a helping hand, and you're never just be kind. Just be kind. That's all we need. Be kind, be nice, and help out one another. You know what I mean? Okay, Blue. I love you. Peace, love, chicken, and grease. Yes, it's love, peace, chicken, grease, but I like the way you say it too. We didn't hear the music. Oh, it's okay. It was just playing. It's never bad. Exactly, Rim. But yeah, what? I don't even know what time it is. Okay, it's almost 1. Tonight I'm going to an influencer shindig. Got invited. Can't wait to check it out. It's in Hollywood. Got the email. Looking for influencers and cosplayers. It's like a little shindig before San Diego Comic Con. We got a red carpet and everything. I'm like, I'll go check it out. Too bad my producers in the Key West, but it's okay. I'm gonna go rock it, test the waters, meet the person that invite me, and then everything goes well. Next year, I'll be on the red carpet interviewing people. So there you go. It's all about planting seeds and being nice and all that stuff. Anybody got any questions for me? Because I can like talk forever. Which I'm always worried about doing lives. I'm like, I had nothing to talk about. But it's like, you get me on a roll, I got it. Any questions for me or any kind of things you want to see or people you want me to interview for the Cosmoe Show or just any kind of questions? I am here to answer. I'm here to answer. Yeah. Sorry. Gotta get merchandise soon. Like t-shirts. Anybody have any ideas for t-shirts besides like the Cosmoe Show and Cosmonaut? I'm open to suggestions. Stickers are cool. I mean, to get like that would be kind of cool. Kind of what I have on the back of my jacket. See, what happened was we ordered some shirts and it was just cheap material. And this is just from wear and tear. I bought 2 of them. And I was like, you know, screw this. I cut it out and I put it in the back of my vest and the back of my jacket. Let's see. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. These people I've met throughout the years of bartending. I did music and all that stuff like that, and I cosplayed, but I always bartend. And up and down Hollywood Boulevard, just in LA general, you meet some interesting people. If you're just a genuine people, you meet genuine people. And they just so happen to do like amazing cool stuff, like acting, script writing, stunt work, visual effects. Like my brother from another mother, he's a CG model creature, stuff like that. He's just, this LA is full of these amazing talented people. And that's the whole reason of the show. To give them a platform, but also to give you an insight on how to get into it. You know, where do you start? What are the pros and cons? I'm like, that's good content right there. That's something I can do. Because I don't know what I was. My producer approached me about it, and I was like, YouTube show? I think I'm too old for it. I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna sell out. I'm not gonna do anything quirky unless I do something quirky or trendy with somebody else. Like I'll do the Bumblebee dance with Dare or that new one that we did with the baby thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with that. But I can't hold it on my own. I can't. I just wouldn't know where to start. Rim posts. See what I mean? How are you guys doing today? What's on your guys' agenda? What are you guys looking forward to movie wise? What are you guys looking forward to? What's your guys' favorite season? Mine's is Halloween and Christmas. Actually, Halloween to Christmas. Spooky, food, presents, party. Yeah. Or if anybody's got any show ideas, let me know. See, those are done. Trying to make a one-stop pop. I've been watching the Riddick trilogy today. Oh, going to finish the last movie after this live. Awesome, dude. I love Riddick. I wish they kept on going. You know, so awesome. The anime was cool. Um, the two animes, right? They had two little shorts or whatever like that of Riddick. But yeah, those three films, Pitch Black, and the other two, I can't remember the other two names. Absolutely amazing. Especially the one with Katie Sackhoff. Man. Good stuff. Good sci-fi, man. What? The fourth movie just dropped a trailer? What is this? Trailer season? We just got a new thing from Fantastic Four. We got We got two things from Mortal Kombat 2. We got a Johnny Cage one, and then we have a whole full like thing of the movie. Oh, and a new Tron, I think. A new Tron. I don't know what the Tron's called. Bloodline. I'm hoping the Tron's gonna be good. I'll watch it anyways. The thing about me is like, I'll watch anything, regardless if it's bad or not, and I'll give you my opinion. But unless I do make movies, I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna be like so. There's a lot of hard work that goes in movies, and like once it's done and it's in the editor's hands, and then depends on what the editor does, and not the producer and the director doesn't always get to be in the cutting room, and that's why there's always theatrical versions and there's always a cutting room full versions. So like, if I was to do movie reactions, I'd be like, it was okay. I like this part, blah 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 blah. Would I watch it again? No, but I watched it. It's good. I wouldn't say this is trash. Oh my god, what were they thinking? The acting sucked. The storyline sucked. I was like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm just like, it just wasn't for me. I'm glad I watched it. Kudos. Fan films, on the other hand, it's a different story. Only because I've done a few fan films and I've been on a few web series stuff like that with Vera Vanguard and some other things, and knowing that what we have to work with, unless you're like Bat in the Sun, where you can like actually generate some money to make like superpower beatdown stuff like that. Or unless you're like Vera Vanguard that like just pulls all the stops and she's just like, all right, I'm pulling everything from all different stuff, all the favors to make this happen. It's hard work and it's out of fun. And so far, we've been reacting to some good fan films. We just finished that Afro Samurai Champloo, and like when we saw that, we just type up like, so this is what I do. I go on YouTube and I type in like horror fan film or action fan film, and whatever pops up, I'm like, cool, let's watch this one. Done. We are planning to. It's like, oh, never mind, that trailer's fake. Okay. We are planning to watch our stuff, like The Building vs. Good and Evil. Which you can watch it now if you want. It's on YouTube. The Building vs. Good and Evil, Goth Girl, and what else? Oh, I was on Murph and Byrne, Street Cops, second season. I played the bad guy. They wanted a drug lord or drug king, and since it's kind of goofy, the main premises is two detectives that occasionally do heroin and listens to God, I can't remember the damn name right now. Anyways, they kill all of their suspects and there's no arrest records because they kill all their criminals. They have this big giant mustache. It's really goofy. The first season, really goofy. Well, the second season, they asked me if it's like, we need an antagonist bad guy. I'm like, yeah, cool. And I watched the first season. I was like, do you want me to just be like this typical gangster? Yo, what's up, homie? I was like, I can't. If you guys are goofy, I want to be goofy too. And they're like, all right, cool. So they allowed me to be a Mexican, Colombian, Puerto Rican drug lord named Federico Escobar that carries a big giant chain, like a thick chain, shoots people in the ass with their own gun, and a cannibal. Oh. And the one I threw in, it was so spontaneous. You know the game Risk? My whole thing, I think it's like stupid little bit that I bring up every other episode. It's like can't find Cuba on the game of Risk. Stupid. So stupid. But it was fun. It was really fun. I think I'm in like 7 episodes, and then they had like a little break, and then they're gonna bring me back for something else as a twin character of the character I play, but all flamboyant and whatnot, and be like, I fed. What was it? I can't remember the name they were gonna call me, but it would be like something from the Birdcage, that one movie with Robin Williams and some other guys, and it's just like it's like, oh my god, listen, okay. Federico is crazy, but I am so sweet and blah blah blah. It would have been great. I get to play 2 characters, but they never finished it. That's so sad. So technically, if you watch the first season of Murph and Burn without fan film reactions, watch the first season. When you get to the second season, they introduced me the first episode, and then by the 7th episode, it's kind of like the end of my character's story arc. So you can technically end it right there because they do have 2 more episodes after that, but they never finished it. So it's like there's a big old thing too that they made a little trailer about this wedding. It's gonna happen, and they were gonna bring back my original character in purgatory at a bus stop because they're in a coma or something like that. I'm like, this is all great ideas. Just let me know when. I'll be there. I'll do it. Never got around to it. Yeah, I just feel like we have like I don't know, we're allowed to rate fan films because of the professions that we've done. Especially Vera. Vera knows her stuff. It was so fun being at the Desolate Film Festival. She was so happy, ecstatic. The film is so amazing. I just went to Dare's thing for a little birthday thing. It was Monday. And watching Nice to Know You, Nice to Meet You. She's super talented. Dara Taylor is super talented. That summer shampoo was funnier than expected. Right? Right? I gotta go back and watch the actual show. I'm so curious about Dara's short film. It's a nice short. It's the best short film. I can't give away too much, but yeah, we were in Beverly Hills, or what WeHo. We watched it in like a private theater. It was like about, I don't know how many of us, but we're all there. It's me. Okay, it's Dare, and her the other, I can't remember. Andreas, the other actor. Yes, the other actor with her in it. Some other people behind the scenes. I was also background, so I'm in it. Chrissy's in it, Jackie's in it, and our other friend Rachel's in it. We're just background people, so you can like spot us. I think I'm over Andreas's shoulder, so if you're watching like this, then I'm over here to the left in the background. It's freaking hilarious. I was there for 2 days on set for the first one and the reshoot, but then they shot a bunch of other stuff for scenes that they didn't need the background for. Absolutely amazing. So I was there. Ash was there. Ash has been on the Jalula canoe. Oh god, what am I trying to Blake? Adam was there. Chompy was there. That was awesome. Vera and Jackie were there. Chrissy was there. Oh god, there's so many other people. I'm just drawing a blank. But it was really cool. After that, we went to a vegan Mexican restaurant to go eat, to celebrate, wish her happy birthday. It's fun. But the short film was awesome. I can't wait till she starts. When she drops it, because when she drops it, I'm just gonna promote the hell out of it. Let's see, what would count as a fan movie? It's a fan project. Yeah. It'll count. You'll get a chance, Run Post. You'll get a chance. She's gonna drop it, so don't worry about it. It's a short film. It's not like Girls on Film, where it's like a thing that's going on a streaming platform. I watched Girl on Film. It's really good. There's some scenes in here I was like, oh my god. It's my coworker. I'm not subscribed to her OnlyFans. I'm just too modest that way. So, yeah, yeah. Anyways, it's great. It's really great. Um, can't wait. She's like wants to work more. There's a music video that's coming out soon that my producer is working on editing for Dare. I thought about doing some music videos. I do have some music out there that I thought about recreating and doing music videos for. I don't know. It's all about time and money. Not much money. I always think of a way to try to do cutting the corners, and I'm good at that. The only one I'm taking my time with that's a pain in the ass is the game show. So, yes, game show, Club Curiosity, Nomakai, book club thingy, and a jazz station. My friend Catfish, he has his radio station out in Long Beach, and it's just jazz and blues. And I'm like, you have all these tapes. He interviews people. I was like, let's turn it into some kind of format show and just do like a jazz Sunday, you know? Be kind of cool. Help, cross promote. It's the biggest thing in the world. Views always helps. Likes, comments. That's what we're kind of lagging right now, but also it's just that time of the season where everyone's busy. But yes, comments, the like button, and then spread the word. There's always working. I know. Yeah, she is. She's always working. I'm definitely going to have John on the show, Mr. JP, John Batistas. I'm going to go to his gym and interview him and talk to him about being a gym owner, running a business. Also have another friend, her, she owns a business. It's a geeky glamorous. She has a shop that she just opened up. All this cool stuff in it, and there's like a workshop in the background where you can actually build and like create stuff. That's gonna be really fun. It's another episode. I interviewed the people. I haven't interviewed those two yet, but I have in the bank right now the creators of Labyrinth, the Masquerade Ball. I have an interview with them already, and I'm waiting to go to Labyrinth to get some B-roll, and then when the studio's done, get to go in there and do my intro. And then that'll be the first episode 58, again, of the Cosmoe Show. Brand new look, brand new set. I cannot wait. It's gonna look so badass, so beautiful, so streamlined. It's like, I love the old background. I don't know if some of you guys do or not, but I miss the old background. I miss the light that was in the back. It was like, ah. We're gonna have that, but this is gonna be It's gonna be sexy. It's gonna be so sexy. Oh my god. Cannot wait. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, so yeah, so anybody have any ideas of shirts? Shirts? Like, do you want like shoot first and prosper shirts, or think about something to do with a love piece and chicken grease? Maybe like all the way across. And I thought about patches, stickers, doing like individual love piece and chicken grease. What do I have in here? This is not my stash. This is my producer's stash. My stash is at home. It's a lot smaller than this. Got the Cosmoe Show ones. These are stickers. And what's this? No, more Cosmoe Show stickers. And that's it. All the Cosmoe Show stickers. No Cosmoe Network stickers? Okay. I need to get more Cosmoe Network stickers. Son of a biscuit. Yeah, with emojis. So it'd be like, it'll be a heart, regular heart, a peace sign with like, you know, the colors on it, rainbow peace sign, and a chicken and a grease can. It's a grease can. I thought about, if anybody can draw a cool design that looks like a skull and crossbone, I'm for it. I'll give you all the credit in the world to put that in a t-shirt. So basically it's like, the peace sign is the circle, the heart in the middle of the peace sign, and then like, if there's a way to do chicken, like legs, as like the X's, but with like, I don't know how to do grease. How do you do grease? How do you do grease without making it look so sexual or disgusting or like puke, jizz or something like that? So, or just yellow stuff. So it's hard. That's why we just went with like the grease can. So I'm like, It's supposed to be love, peace, chicken grease. Chicken grease. Now, but I like love, peace, chicken, and grease. So now we have a grease can. So if we have like, I don't know how you do that. Grease can going this way. Chicken, this is too weird. A chicken leg, that'd be great. If anybody can draw and design, that'd be great. Any of you guys, Rim, Coach, One Eye. If you guys have an idea, let me know. And then it'd be like, I'll make a little like thingamajigger of your face, like a cartoon or anime kind of thing, or your logo, something like that. It's like, oh, designed by such and such, blah blah blah. We'll just break some profits, split some profits. You know what I'm saying? So I think the shirt starts to sell because I'd really like to. Selling t-shirts would help the show. Patreon helps for the members that we have, and thank you guys for those who are intergalactic cosmonauts. That's the thing. Yeah, intergalactic cosmonauts. If you're a Patreon member, you're intergalactic cosmonauts. If you're on YouTube, you're just a cosmonaut. Yeah, intergalactic. Intergalactic or cosmic cosmonauts? It should be cosmic cosmonauts. Cosmic cosmonauts. And then once we start doing like the t-shirts and like other stuff, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. Definitely not the one to ask for creative things. I'm in no way an artist. It might look, you never know. You draw something, even if you think it's shitty, but it's awesome, I'll put it on a t-shirt or a sticker. That'd be dope. This is from Rimpost. Rimpost masterpiece. Rimpost masterpiece. Oh, that'd be dope. Yeah, anything I can do to help out. There's some charities. I'm gonna start thinking about charities next year. And what I want to do, because my producer just bought a house in the backyard and he has a grill and all that stuff like that. What I want to do, probably next year by summertime, is do, or maybe by Thanksgiving, depending on people's schedule and whatnot, either do a Thanksgiving Cosmoe Network dinner live at the table. We'll have the camera set up. We'll just talk. I'll have a live chat so people can actually talk, say hello. But I want to do a barbecue cookout, like Fast and Furious family. I want to do that. Have like some cameras live, but not just the Cosmoe Network family, but like other people from other stuff. I think Heroes Reforged is here in LA. I know Rejects is somewhere here in LA. Cruel Blindwave, I don't think so. Omni's he's on the East Coast. So I know Sammy's here. I need to get Sammy on the show too. Oh, there you go. Questions for Sammy. Leave me questions for Sammy on Instagram. Yes. Leave me questions for Sammy the Monster. Have you guys writing this down? I hope so. All four of you guys. Questions for Sammy the Monster. Dara Taylor, because we're finally going to have Dara Taylor on the show. I'll interview her soon. God, Geeky Glamorous. I know they have an Instagram page. If you guys go check out Geeky Glamorous, they have an Instagram page. Go check it out. Let me know you guys checked it out. When you'll meet the owner, and she's a friend of Chrissy's. Go check it out. Tell me what you think. Look at some of her stuff. She has some videos and whatnot. She's just starting her business and a storefront. She's another one that her name is Lauren. I think. Yes, Lauren. She's gonna be another guest. I'm trying to think of other future guests. Sugar Vale, we've had her in the Delulu Canoe. We're gonna have her again. So, think of some questions for Sugar Vale. And if she has time, Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy. I'll have Chrissy back on the show. I had her on a show about contests, cosplay contests. But this time I'm gonna probably bring her on about I don't know, either fabricating, like wigs and stuff like that, and or cosplays, airbrushing. What else does she do? She does a lot of cool stuff. She's ridiculously talented. Another busy bee. But yeah, those are the what, 5 I said? Those are the 5. Those are the ones that I'm like planning to hit up soon for interviews. So if you have questions and do research and you like them and whatnot, send them to me on Instagram on the Cosmo Network Instagram or Cosmo Show on Instagram. My producer opened up all these different things. I'm like, just the Cosmo Show. The Cosmo Network does not need an Instagram, but we have one, and a TikTok. Hijo la chingadas. Yeah, just leave it there, and I'll answer them back. And I'll check them out and write them down, and I'll remember that. So we're going to try to do things differently, like I said, with the Patreon after hours. Oh, and then April Whalen. She's a book person. She's on my friends list if you have questions for her, because I'm going to be interviewing her at San Diego Comic-Con. Yes. That's all I can think of right now for guests. I know we're going to have more in the future. I'm bringing back Tally. You guys remember Tally from, not last year, but a year ago? Halloween episode. She's an editor for like video games and horror flicks, or just for horror flicks. Old friend. Bringing her back, we're going to do, what do you call it? A tour of LA of like special, I think, horror places. Like the homes and whatnot. So like, I know like, not the Amityville Horror, but Elm Street is here. Nancy's house from that movie franchise. Scream House, I think, is out here. We were filming in front of Laurie's house, but there's also Michael Myers' house from Halloween. There's a bunch of other things and other places that were filmed out in LA, and that we're gonna do like a little sightseeing like that. So people that have had on the show before, if they don't have like multiple other set of skills, then I'm just gonna bring them back and do something fun with. So it'd be nice to have them come back and be like, hey, you see what we're doing? Let's have fun. Let's catch up. What you've been up to since then, and then let's go on an adventure. That'd be dope. So, yeah, Johnny. Blind Wave is in Ohio. Okay, cool. Yeah. Blind Wave is freaking dope. I love those guys. I don't know what they're writing down, but they're like they can write stuff down and watch at the same time. I'm like, how do they do that shit? And I love how they're set up in like on this table, and when they're ready to watch, they have like this mouse like right there, and it's like, all right, ready to go, boom. I know it's a prop mouse, but man, like I want to see that mouse close up. They know how beat up that fucker is. They're always like, go, let's start the show. I just started getting into. Oh, I was like, what's that noise? It's the dumpster guy outside. I just started getting into something. This is stupid. Something stupid. Sort of stupid. It's like 4 people on a couch, on a lazy couch. They call their fans Billy. They're kind of cool. I like them. They're based out in Texas. Yeah. That'd be awesome. You know what would be a dream? This is what I'm going to manifest. So I'm going to manifest this. I'm not going to push it. I'm just going to manifest it. That's pushing it. Anyways. Is to be on for like one reaction on one of those channels. Just for something. Just for like, I don't know, a show or... I love Previewed. Those guys are so awesome. They actually write back on TikTok. Which is awesome. Jay and Adam are freaking absolutely amazing. I love to meet those guys. That'd be cool. Just do like a reaction with somebody. Just one episode. That would be dope. To me, that's like being in a movie with your favorite actor. I love actors, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I get starstruck here and there, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I love your work. That's all they really need to hear. They need like, oh my god, blah blah blah. There's one episode, blah 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 blah. You did this, blah blah blah. Can I get your autograph? Blah 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 blah. It's a little too much. But then again, I'm like that with content creators. I'm like, oh my god. So, dude, your reaction to blah blah blah. But they love hearing that because us reactors, us YouTube people, we want to know that we're doing okay. We need we need some kind of what do they call that? What's the word? I'm losing it right now. Gratification of that we're doing okay. Not gratification. I forgot the name of the word. Remember you guys know. Comic Pop? Yeah, sort of stupid. Yeah, they're funny as hell, dude. Dude, the sort of stupid. Okay, the ones on the left, the married couple. What's going on here? Oh no, hold on. Okay, that was my smartphone. I said on the left. Anyways, the ones on the left, the married couple, they're awesome. And then the other two, I think it's Eric, Sean, Bree, Russ, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah, they're all cool. But Sean, man, that guy. Oh, but I bet he has hate mail up the wazoo. The things he says. But that was great. I just watched they're going through phase 1 or 2 of Marvel. It's dope. Yeah, I watched other people's stuff because I've already watched. I watched a lot of media. I watched not media. Yeah, I watch a lot of media and I watch a lot of shows in the past and present. So I can never do that. I thought about reacting or doing a rewatch of Supernatural since it's leaving Netflix by November, I think. All 15 seasons. I haven't watched that since the last episode aired, which I cried. And I was like, damn, what an ending. I heard about because it was during a pandemic, that the original ending that they had in mind, that thanks to the pandemic, that they had to do how they shot at the end. Exactly, dude. Reactions are like hanging out with friends. Exactly. Especially Jay and Adam, and then the rejects when they in the beginning when they're talking about how they feel, and then their podcast, the Real Rejects podcast, is pretty cool. They have one where they rate their Superman suits from 1 to 10, and they have another one they rate the movies. Just this new one that just dropped, pretty dope. It's Coy and Greg. What was I talking about? Yeah, so the original ending, their idea is when Dean, it was either when Dean, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, is anybody watching right now? All 5 of you guys? Have anybody fully watched Supernatural? Let me know right now. Well, it's at the end. At the end of the damn series. So, for those who haven't watched Supernatural or never finished it, they're old age, and so they pass away. They did all this stuff when they're in their younger things, and then and then they get really old. And when they get really old, they can't do it forever. This is the nice way, spoiler free actually. But the original thing is when they both passed away, they were supposed to meet up at a bar, and God, who was it? I think it was their mom and dad. They're supposed to be at the entrance of the bar, and they open up the doors and they start playing that song, "Wayward Son," but the slower version by those two girls, Sarah and whatever, Courtney. I can't remember the name, but it's a slower version of that, and the camera pans around to the bar, like tables and the actual bar and the booths in the back of characters that have died that in the past seasons. They're gonna bring back all these freaking faces, and then like a slow montage of "Carry On My Wayward Son," and I think at the bar would be Bobby. He's like, "Here you go, idiot," or something like that, and then it was supposed to be either Sam or Dean walking in, one of the two, or walking in. So I think one gets older than before the other one. Spoiler free. This this is how they wanted to write it, but they couldn't. And it just been those two meeting. It would have been awesome. I'm like, that would have been a cool ass ending. But what we got, still beautiful. So, but then, and I heard they might be coming back. So, a reboot or something like that. Yeah, that show is awesome, Kush. Whew. Seeing it all the way through, rock on. Yeah, so I might think about doing that. Either doing it by myself or doing it with somebody. I don't like doing things by myself. I like doing things with people. Like, I do things by myself all the time. I'm the only child, so. Yeah. I don't know. Let me know. Tell me what you think. I think it leaves Netflix in November. November or December. But I gotta watch I gotta go on other people's Patreons and see how they do it. Because I know you're supposed to sync up your own copy with it. And it's kind of redundant if it's there for a long ass time. And like, let's say like next year, you become a Patreon member on the Cosmoe network and you come across Supernatural, and then unless you have your own copy, because it's not streaming, it won't be streaming on Netflix. I don't know, I'll figure it out. I want to do that though, only on Patreon. Just sit down, kick back with me, and watch some movies or watch some shows. Shows I will not watch again is Buffy, because by the time I get to season 5, I'm a tearjerker. God, it pissed me off when they brought her back. The next season, it was like, Jesus fucking Christ, people, well, just let her go. Spoiler alert: if you haven't watched Buffy, it's a tough one. It's a tough one to get through. It's emotional wise, not bad, it's just emotional. Whew. Yeah, that's what I heard. Either a short movie special on Netflix or something like that, or one of the other channels. But Jansen was talking about it. I was like, dude, I think somebody asked him, was like, is there a script ready with that? It's like, no, they're working on it. That's the plans. I was like, sweet. Give me some Sam and Dean Winchester. Son of a bitch. Sam. Sammy. Hello, Moose. Moose and Squirrel. God, it's such a great show. God, now I really want to rewatch it. First episode, they're so young. So young. And you see them become men. Oh. Buffy, I did watch through to the end. It's been a while though, yeah. Yep. It's tough. It's tough. Season 5. All that shit happens to Buffy. A lot of shit. There was an even moment, I remember first watching, I thought, I'm like, okay, you just kill off that person, now you're gonna kill off this other person? And I was like, no, that's just too much even for me to bear. But then, yeah, the last 2 seasons were kind of like, they're good, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, that was a good cutoff point-ish, in a way. I don't know. Angel's awesome. I loved Angel. I do like David Boreanaz. I did watch Bones. I thought that was amazing. I'm trying to watch Seal right now. But the thing about some of these shows like Seal, they have this formula that repeats itself. And then if they have multiple seasons, they keep on doing that, and then you start to catch on. It's kind of like Law and Order. I love Law and Order, SVU, and the other one, Special Crimes Unit. But after a while, you start to realize that's the killer. That's the person. They're the one that did it. It's the writing, it's the formula, but the acting is superb. The stories are awesome. Me too. Oh, God. I love the intro, love everything about Angel. Cordelia was... Woo! I had the pleasure of serving Charisma Carpenter a drink at the bar I worked at. And I just want to say, I'm fangazing over Cordelia. She was hot. Her and Angel should have got together, like, big time. Anyways, but yeah, watching the old MacGyver, nice. I watched that when it aired back in the days. I didn't want to watch the new one. It just felt weird. I did watch the new Quantum Leap. I love Quantum Leap. Quantum Leap is awesome. The new one, it's like a continuation from the old. So it's not like a remake. It's just so many years later. The technology's still there, but now it's a little bit better. And yeah, very great cast. Beautiful cast. Good story arc. If anybody's watched Quantum Leap, the guy leaps through time and history into historical people's bodies. And so in this new show, they talk about when that happens, you black out. And you don't remember what happens. But then when he leaves, everything's great. So you don't know. They never told you about the repercussions and the aftermath and the effect that it has on the said person that he jumps into. So Ernie Hudson's in it, and he's one of the characters, and he does a flashback of one episode of the original with Scott Bakula when he was young. It was like a wartime one. He's like, yeah. He's like, I saved blah blah blah, and this and that, and I didn't know what happened. And then later on, the FBI, the CIA, when he heard about the Quantum Leap thing, did his research, and he realized what happened. And then later on through that series, I think there's only 2 or 3 seasons. There is a support group of other people that blacked out, and supposedly it was Sam leaping into those people. And the funny thing is, he's still leaping. But the new guy, he's kind of effed. But what I like about the new guy is there is a story behind that. It's a great story. The person that's helping them out, that's digitally that only he can see, there's a good dynamic between the 2 actors and story wise. And the technology is way better, of course. And there's like different types of characters that he jumps into, which is really great. And there's a recurring character, and like that, I think by the time it was like the 2nd season, you're trying to find out why is it that he's jumping into this certain timeline, and always running into this one girl, because like he runs into her in the beginning of her career, and then or like before she even thought about getting to a certain career, and then the next time he does it later on throughout the show, he runs into her in the mid of her career. Because she like met the guy that inspired her. Now she's in it. Now she's meeting some other guy. And when you get to the 3rd part of her career, she's a little bit older. She has a kid and whatnot. It's another situation. It's just pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff. So he's dope. Sliders, yes. Pretender. I haven't watched Pretender yet. It's on my to-do list. I just finished Sandman. Absolutely beautiful. I want more. Damn it. Fuck you, Neil Gaiman, for being a creeper. Fucking shit up. I hope they just decide just go ahead and make more. Hopefully Neil Gaiman's in like so much trouble that he gives up the rights to Sandman and lets Netflix do it. What am I doing right now? I'm doing Blind Spot. It's a show that came out a while ago. It's on Netflix. That I never got a chance to watch, but I'm watching it now. Girl wakes up with amnesia with tattoos all over her body. And they all mean something. It's an Easter egg hunt. The actress that plays the voice actor for Allie and The Last of Us, she's also on Critical Role. She's on that show. She's like a scientist. The actress that played Lady Sif and Thor, the first 2 Thor movies, and Thor and Thunder. She was there, yeah, Love and Thunder. She's the main character. I think it's Viola Davis. I'm not sure. Who's the bad guy? Not the bad guy. The chief. The chief of the FBI. I think it's Amanda Waller, but it's not. I'm not sure if it's that. Or Viola Davis that plays Amanda Waller. I think that's the actress. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and watch it. I watch like 2 episodes and I go to bed. I stop binge watching stuff unless it's like when One Piece comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna binge watch it. But this show is like it's 8 seasons, so I'm like, 2 episodes and then I'll watch something else. 2 episodes and then if I'm not tired, then I'll binge watch something. I watched Old Guard 2. They set that up for another one. I hope there's more. Uma Thurman is amazing as always. She's still got the choreographic fight scenes. Blind Spot's great. The Blacklist too, yeah, Blacklist. I've seen that sucker. It's still going on, right? When did I fall off? God, it was so long ago. She had a kid already? I have to go back and watch. Or see where I left off. The Rookie. I love The Rookie. I love that show. It's on Hulu. 911. Of course, I don't know how I'm gonna watch it now without a certain character leaves the show, and I don't know how I feel about continuing watching it without this character, this actor. Station 19 I finished. Grey's Anatomy I haven't finished. I was watching that during the pandemic, and it's still going. Yeah. Movie wise, I saw Superman. DC is in good hands. I'm like, okay, don't get me wrong. I love Snyder. I love Zack Snyder's cuts. I love what Zack Snyder was doing. I can't say one is better than the other one. I like the. There's certain things I wish there was more that would appeal to in like Batman vs Superman and Justice League, but it is what it is. But this James Gunn one is pretty fucking awesome. So kudos to James Gunn. Anyways, it's about that time. Let's see, what time is it? Woo! I could be here forever talking. Next Thursday, it is Jackie's Kitchen. The new episode of Jackie's Kitchen where I think she makes a birthday cake because it's her birthday coming up very soon. I think next week. Yeah, and then after that, we're going back into the Cosmoe show. And so I'll be back live, either here or at my house, and do another live at 12 o'clock. And then fan film reaction the next Thursday, and then another Cosmoe show, I go live. And then Jackie's Kitchen in October, in August. So there's that. So yeah, next Thursday, Jackie's Kitchen. And then the Thursday after that, live Cosmoe show with me. And then fan film, then Cosmoe show live, then Jackie's Kitchen. That's all in August. Can't wait. Thank you guys for showing up. The script is so well done. Yes. It's super. Wait, hold on. Let me go back because I saw some of you guys talking. No. Watch some nerdy stuff too, like Anna Bars. Oh my god. Eerie, man. That's old school. I remember watching that. Nope. Stop. Go back. Okay, cool. Was that about Ben Affleck? Was such, dude. Ben Affleck was perfect. I love his Batman. Wish the ears a little bit longer, but just a tad bit longer. Not too long. Not Michael Keaton long, but just like shape. You know, just. But to use, I was scared of his Batman. I was scared. I was like, I don't want to be a criminal in fucking Gotham. If that's the kind of Batman that's around. No, it was good Bruce Wayne, great Batman, good older Bruce Wayne dealing with situations that it is out of his control. I love that approach. I'm curious to see what they do with this. So they have a Batman and Creature Commandos, and since it's part of the universe, it's all canon. They showed a little tiny silhouette, look like the Batman in the animated series, like lightning and whatnot, of a Batman. So I'm curious to see who would you think would be a good actor for Batman? Tell me now. What else was there? I don't know. We never got a chance to see that. Oh yes, The Resident on Netflix. It was amazing. Like Martin Clue. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll definitely check that out. Shit. You know what? I'll leave you a message on what do you call it? On Instagram, Kush. Maybe we could do some like cool reactions, or I don't know, because you're on a different timeline. When it's midnight for me, it's like what, early in the afternoon for you. But I don't know. Maybe we can we'll work something out. We could talk something. Maybe we could do like I don't know, a video watch or something like that. Um, yeah, but who would you guys think would be a good actor for Batman in the new James Gunn's world? Like, I know he's big, and he'll be bigger than. Yeah, he'll be bigger than David Cornsweat, but the actor that's playing Reacher right now, God, he's a big dude. Big dude. Um, Batman look. Yep, 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 yep. There's a guy right now. He's been acting for a while. He was in Twisters, too, or the Twisters. That had nothing to do with the original cast, which that was a great movie, but I'm just like, by itself, beautiful movie. But I'm like, where's the connection? Where's the another guy, Dorothy? Is she just another person that was a fan of Helen Hunt's and Bill Paxton's character that decided to do it as a project and learn it was possible? Cause I was like looking for some like maybe I have to watch it again to see if there's any kind of like um, connection to the first movie. Um, but the Storm Chaser Cowboy guy, he's in Top Gun and he's in this new Running Man reboot. He might be a good choice. I can see him as a good Bruce Wayne and a Batman. He's great. He's in shape. He's in the new Running Man. It looks really cool with the action that he's doing. Just as long as they don't do it, Chris Pratt. Just don't. It's like James Gunn, I love you. But just I see that you got most of your Guardians of the Galaxy cast doing some voiceovers or whatnot, but just oh, Chris Pratt. I love Chris Pratt in certain things. I love him as Star Lord. He was watchable in Jurassic World, but and he was okay in Mario. I feel like that's the approach that he would take, and I can see Chris Pratt doing a good job though. That's the sad thing. I can see him doing. I can see him being himself as Bruce Wayne, but in a millionaire playboy philanthropist fucking role, and I can see him doing the action. But I can't see him. I can't take him being broody without hearing him in Endgame. He's like, "I am not. This is how I sound." I'm like, never mind. Trying to think who would be a good Batman. Bruce Wayne. I don't know. It's tough. But yeah, I think that new guy from Twisters and whatnot. Or that guy that played Sam. He's also in Tulsa King. He's the guy in Tron Legacy. He plays Kevin Flynn's son. He's pretty cool. I like him. He does have that southern twang, but I think he's just an actor. He was acting in that show, Tulsa King. But the actor that played Reacher, he said he wants to play. I was like, you can play Shazam. You can play Shazam, the adult version. He's huge. He's really, really huge. He can play Bane. God, he's huge. Jensen Ackles, he could play Batman. The guy who played the new Mad Max. Oh, Tom Hardy? Yeah? Ooh, yeah. Whatever it be, Andy M. Parks. Yeah, you're right. That's his best role ever. Um, hmm. Yeah. I don't know. It's tough. That is really tough. You want somebody. Batman. Okay, Superman is supposed to be taller than Batman, which Ben Affleck is taller than Henry Cavill. He wore lifts and whatnot. But Henry Cavill was bigger than Ben Affleck. So whoever plays Batman has to have that sleek look. It depends also on the suit. Like the suit, this like Superman suit, and like all the other suits that they had. I would love to see them do like the dark blue with the gray. I like to see them do that, like a midnight blue. I would love to see a darker gray. I don't even know what they're doing with Matt Reeves' suit. I'm hoping Matt Reeves' Batman gets an upgrade on his suit. Cause that was cool. I can't see those two in the same universe. David Cornsweet in that one. Alright. I just want to be older and movie experience. Yeah, I wonder more. Yeah, more experience. I'm trying to think of like everybody on my old school rosters that are not too old and still alive. So many people died this month that I admired when I was a kid. Man, Brad Pitt? Huh? Older Bruce Wayne? This one's gonna be about the Brave and the Bold. I think Brave and the Bold. No. This one's loosely based on the comic right now, where it came out last year of Bruce and Damian, like Batman and Robin. So Damian will be the Robin, so that means all the other Robins exist in the universe. But James Gunn also said that once you die, you die. There's no coming back. I was like, but Jason Todd dies. Can you bring back a Red Hood, please? Would be a good villain in the Matt Reeves Batman would be Jason Todd, the Red Hood, against Robert Pattinson's Batman. That would be awesome. In that setting, sexy. I'll give my left nut for that. God, I can't think of any, like, I don't go out to the movies a lot. So I don't even know who's who, unless it's, I don't know. Is that crossing the streams, Marvel and that? I mean, can you do both? I mean, you could Sebastian Stan would be a great Bruce and Batman. I'm trying to picture like this part, you know, because that's always exposed for actors, and it's because like I'm like, there's a lot of Bruce Waynes that I can think of, but they don't got this, you know. They don't got the Michael Keaton. Val Kilmer had it. Christian Bale had it. Fucking everyone had that nice jawline and perfect lips and whatnot, and just a good look. I was thinking of Jeremy Renner, but he just has that. He just has that saggy old man face. Okay, never mind. Anyways, who cares? We'll see what happens. Oh my god. Let's see, we're at 1 hour and 48 minutes. Got like a few more minutes to go. Yeah. Well, I cannot wait. Looking forward to San Diego Comic-Con. We're taking some pictures. And, yeah. Yep, pictures. I'll have stickers. Anybody that's watching that are either with us right now live or watching this in the future before San Diego Comic-Con or while you're at Comic-Con, I will be on the floor somewhere with wristbands and stickers. Come by, say hi, let's take a picture, let's communicate, let's chit chat, let's take the time to get to know each other, and yeah, that'd be dope. I'm a friendly guy. I'm cool with hugs, handshakes, and selfies. So, I know. Kilmer was. Oh, new wristbands today. Val Kilmer was my favorite. Oh, I'd love to see him in Batman Forever. Or Batman and Robin. But George Clooney was good. Yeah, these are new Cosmoe. The Cosmoe Network. With a QR code. They can actually scan. They're really cool. We'll see if we can get some network stickers. But I do have Cosmo Show stickers. The Cosmo Show's bands. And then hopefully soon, I'm supposed to interview this guy that does his own t-shirt thing out in Woodland Hills. Is around here. And I was like, me interview. How do you make t-shirts? And then make me a t-shirts. And then let's go into business with t-shirts because I would like to sell them. But I need a design. I need something. Like Rejects, they have a bunch of cool shirts. If I talk to one, they have like, the best father in the world, which is like Pedro Pascal, that's dressed up as fucking what's the name from Last of Us, but he's holding baby Grogu. I'm just like, they've got great designs. I'm like, I need something like that. And Jackie does too. If you guys have any suggestions for merch and designs, let us know. Let us know in the comments, or let us know on our Instagram, Cosmo Show, the Cosmo Show Instagram, or Jackie's Kitchen Instagram. What would you like? What would you buy? Stuff like that. I thought about aprons for her, different colors, with like Mother Trucker on it. For me, it won't be my face. I don't think people want my face on a t-shirt. They can't. Like I said, the t-shirt that we got in the beginning. Maybe. I'll make more t-shirts of this. But I like to have just the Cosmo Show. And then another one says the Cosmo Network. And then the heart, peace sign, chicken, and grease can. Yep. A Mother Trucker apron. I need that. There you go. Leave that in the comment for Jackie. Let her know. The more people vote for it, we'll make it happen. Yeah. That'd be dope. Mother Trucker. Mother Trucker and meow. Something like that. Yeah, Mother Trucker would be great. Alright. Well, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I hope there's hope you guys come back next Thursday. Not this Thursday. The next coming Thursday. For another Cosmo Show live. Yeah. Right now, give me a suggestion. What should I watch? And then by the time I come back live, I can talk about it. I'll start with like the first episodes and whatnot. What should I watch right now? Give me a suggestion, guys, so we can talk about it in a third or a second episode. Or just let me know. I'll watch. I'll do some homework. But other than that, be kind to one another. Be nice. Be courteous. Be mindful. Be there for someone if they need it. Always ask. Check on your friends. And I might have a board game night, but today was canceled, so I can't promise that I'll be there next live. I'll try. No worries. Well, it'll be recorded and be here on the channel. But anyways, guys, the world can sometimes be a rough place. It became really, really crazy. But as long as we have love, peace, chicken, and grease, we should be fine. Just be there for one another, guys. Be kind. Do the right things. Be positive. Yeah. Love you guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being on here. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Keep me posted on all the good stuff and endeavors, and I'll do the same. And hopefully I'll see some of you at San Diego Comic-Con. Other than that, I love you. Shoot first and prosper. And this Monday, new Delulu Canoe podcast with me and Derek Taylor. New episode, so bada bing. Bye Rimpost, bye Blue, bye Coach, bye Kush, bye John. Bye guys. Love you guys. Is that how you turn it off? I don't know. It's my first time. Trying to figure this out. There you go. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah.